Welcome everyone, this is Seth here, and this is episode 11 of our Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt walkthrough, or Let's Play. And I'm really curious now, because this is going to be the end of this map here, because we've just killed the Griffin. If you've missed that fight, it's worth checking out, I'll tell you that. So our quest is now, our only quest in fact, is to talk with Vesemir and to leave this place, because we know now that Yennefer can be found in the royal palace in Vizima. So, let's talk to Vesemir. Of course I've done everything, so the shopping, you know, crafting, selling stuff, that's not really interesting, I think, so... Oh, he's not here, actually. Oh, okay. So we can get straight into the action, but why are there bandits here?
Come to Pappy!
This looks like a fight to me. Alright, Wes.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
What did I say?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Alright, Pa.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Jesus! Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Oh, shut up.
What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Stupid fucks.
Are you?
Okay,
They won't back down now.
let's get to it.
I can see that.
I don't see shit, that's the problem though. Come on over here, come on over here. Wow. Wow. That's a bit overdone.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
see his face. God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
What the fuck? They attacked us with swords.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
People.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
That's a woman. And Yennefer had that.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
There she is.
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
I'm not,
Sorry.
actually. Oh, I am.
Expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
I wish I could just say okay, you know? Sometimes I just want to say okay. Wait, she says it's urgent. Why would I ask this? But alright, let's see.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
The Emperor.
Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
What?
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Goodbye, Wiz. Take care.
How's your horse? Swift?
Of course.
Complain? Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Now, why would that be? Goodbye, Master. Take care. Now I'd say this was actually the prologue, you know? A 14-hour-long prologue. Not bad.
You know, had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Oh shit! That's why she wanted to get back into the city. It's the White Hunt, Jesus Christ. This is now a pre-rendered cutscene though, as far as I can tell. You see, now it's switched back to the in-game graphics. Almost seamless. Bang!
Talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Now comes the infamous scene. Geralt does like bats, doesn't he?
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all.
The
The
gentleman.
gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
In their share.
Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Finally, thank you. That beard really got big. It's a cool beard though, don't misunderstand, but you know, I prefer something more discreet.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance.
What did I say?
In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Can I choose my hairset thing, please?
And prepare to answer some questions.
Who are you?
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
Okay.
Morvran Vuris, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify.
Now comes the save file.
But one that must be
I've been
seen.
waiting for this!
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
I remember. Witcher 2. I'm actually trying to rethink that part, but I think I spared his life.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped.
Yeah.
Set fire to the castle on his
That
way.
was it. Yeah.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin.
Yep.
You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Nice. That's That's a noblewoman, or maybe even queen, if I remember right. It's been a long time, you know, 2 years or something. But I really like Triss, so I don't really remember what I did, but I like Triss.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
What was that? Oh, that's the woman. That's the woman. A mage who betrayed me, I think. Who played me and betrayed me. What happened to her? I think I watched her die. I'm pretty certain. I was mad at her.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
Oh, Letho.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Yes, I know you could have spared Letho. I know I did not. But the sad thing is, I don't really remember why. You see, well, I loved The Witcher 2, not as much as The Witcher 1, but to be frank, it didn't leave much of an impression on me, and I just can't fucking remember why I killed Letho. I think I had my reasons, as I always do. But you know, he killed Foltest, and for what? And no. You know, if Sheila had it coming, then well, Letho did too.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
I didn't get to choose my hair. Can I choose an attire?
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where's my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Alright, alright. New quest! Well, well, well. We've got some reading to do. Well, of course this is the quest. Nothing new here. I have 1 point, no, 2 points actually, but I can't use them. We've discussed this. I've killed the bear. Oh yes, I don't think I did the reading, or I don't know anymore, because it was an additional scene. But anyway, if you want to read it, it's here. The bear, I mean. No new tutorials. Oh yes, here it is. Am here verum race. Few names in the continent's history arouse as much terror and respect as that of Emhyr Vener race. Daithvin Adan, yes, this and that, of course. The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and yes, blah blah blah. He was ruler of half the civilized world and aspiring conqueror of the other half. He was a personage whose deeds and decisions shaped the fates of whole kingdoms and populations. What then could he possibly want of a simple witcher? Of Ramborhis, commander of the Alba division, an officer of the highest rank and a pure-blooded aristocrat. Yes, I can see that. One who with pride could call himself an Nilfgaardian, a designation reserved only for native-born inhabitants of the Empire's capital and its immediate surroundings. At the time of their first meeting, Geralt had no idea what an important person had been assigned the task of asking him a few routine questions. Knowing the Witcher, however, knowledge of Morvran's rank and status would not have made much of a difference. Indeed. Yeah. Let's choose an attire. But first, raid the place. Sword for riches. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent kind, haters of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to the god's laws, and nature's laws too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers, and non-humans. All that separates us from the common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't had a leader, we haven't had forts or land. Though God-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times, we've not sworn him or any other ruler any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in the yard, to name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with the Meritium. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. It's actually not a sword for witches, but a sword for witches. Yeah, quite different. Yeah, I'm just raiding. No props. Gnomish prankings. You want, you can read that. I do not.
What do you mean? Directly out of Nordling tales.
The opposition of Nilfgaard. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this I did not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within the city of 1,000 towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital of Nilfgaard. What? The capital dates back many years. That's strange. Other princes of the blood and magnates expected the ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all the great families from which he refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently waits for the emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat culminating with one of their own number ascending to the throne, of course. For obvious reasons, only a limited few know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men and the world is as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and discontented will always form subversive societies with their secret signs and hidden agendas. How true this actually is to our world, not just the witch's world. I think this barber can be activated though, and that makes me happy. The Chronicles of Redania. There was something about Farker whom I know, I'm pretty sure, but still not really interesting. Doesn't seem that way, at least. The Wonders of Sericania.
A shame I have no time.
Yes, you do. Please, cut my hair.
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Fucking piece of shit. Alright, let's choose an attire. Looks ugly. Looks ugly as hell. Even more uglier. I'm ready.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
It does.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh, I should have memorized that.
Lacking fluidity and grace, but we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor
Big place.
only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Alright. It's becoming tedious.
Imgrimi et art kerzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Happy?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Good answer.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days. So,
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
how many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Pyramid? Take him to the yes.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please be close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Cyrilla. I'm just looking at what the new information is. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Ciri's biography contained one more great secret. Her natural father was none other than the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Emhyr Varmreis. His words confirmed the fear swirling in Geralt's mind. Ciri had returned and was in mortal danger, for the unrelenting Wild Hunt was on her trail. Well, sounds bad.
Need not bother.
In the morning, and it's past Sure, noon. calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Helander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant,
The gentleman will have time for this stroll.
a tiptoe.
Master of the Tanners Guild.
Holy cat eyes, 2 swords, a witcher.
I demand
Perhaps used to clear the catacombs. Triggers. Triggers. Fine. Fucking Nazis. Okay, I'm not gonna rob. Oh, sorry.
Es is hit efsat. Ep finser nein mathenk. Nein kof hotel an emp paval.
Es frag.
Duth. Wisse voor atra es paese.
Casside. It's a bit French.
Nette tag hein en kalant nese verloi sau. Ep Toussaint.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Know a thing or two about that?
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Some werebubs. See you.
Soon, mind you.
In a hurry to see the sorceress?
Yes, and as queen.
Yeah. Get out of my way. I saw something here. A box. Need to loot it. Okay. Nothing interesting. Go on with your work and stuff. Don't mind. Get out of here. Let's visit the woman.
One false move and you will regret it.
Alright. Fair enough. Beautiful little garden here.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Thank you, Chamberlain. Alright.
Will sharpen yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Who are you? Ambassador. Not bad. Who shall become of... What shall become of Temeria? Why can I not examine my inventory? Wow. Is this Jens' room? Thing? Seems to be a laboratory. Quicksilver solution. Interesting one. What is that? Is there a person in there? I hope not. Nope. But I have a feeling there will be.
A shame I have no time.
Yeah. Smoking pipe. elder races.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
I don't trust you.
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
Oh, come
You
on.
must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
Funny.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that was an important call that I've been waiting for.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance.
Zoltan?
Triss Merigold.
Oh.
Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
I never trust you. I'm saying this here and now. I never trust you. I've played enough games, watched enough movies, and watched enough series to not trust you.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Oh, come on.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, alright? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Fair enough.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Wow. That's so fucking cool. Books going crazy. The details in this game. I didn't want to do that. To examine that shit. Know that book already.
Scars healed nicely.
Beautiful woman. Who would have thought? Last wish. Third time we get that book. Tomato, some nice stuff. Precision wood.
Ready, directly out of Nordling Tales.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Emperor's servants.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
Mm-hmm. So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
This ambassador seems to be a cool dude.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
As usual.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
Racist?
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident.
Yeah.
What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Yeah, whatever. What are we doing back here anyway? Oh, you. I still can't get my inventory.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Here they are. Snuff.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Nice.
Thanks, bunches.
Thank you.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
We've got a few books. Oh, and some stuff. Let's put these. Yeah. This is our stuff. There is something on my keyboard. Distance, Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Yeah, books. Lots of them. What shall become of Temeria? You know what? I shall end this episode here, and we will begin the next one by... I will read them. And then, after after that we shall proceed with the quest. So long people, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and subscribe if you did. And I hope to see you soon.